Hi, welcome back for another video. My name is Tanya, for those of you that are new here, and I am a watercolor and acrylic artist. So I've been doing these 5-minute florals lately, just really nice little exercises trying to improve how fast I go with some of my florals. And I'm going to be doing for you today the Freesia flower. But I just wanted to show you that in the last, I'd say the last 3 videos that I've made, I showed the snapdragon, the cherry blossom, the rose, the tulip, and the ranunculus. So if you want to see how I did those within 5 minutes, just go back to the last few videos that I just made a couple days ago. But today we're going to be doing the Freesia. So I have my Arches watercolor paper. I have my water and my Winsor Newton watercolors. We're only using 3 colors today. We're going to be using sap green, cad orange, and cad yellow. And that's really about it. So 3 colors, really easy. And I have my Velvet Touch Princeton brushes here. I have an 8, a 6, and a 4. So I'm not really sure what size I'm using yet, but as I go along, I'll let you know. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get my paint wet first, and let me show you my palette. So I have 2 palettes like this. One is more for my my cool colors, and then I have another palette that's with my reds and my yellows and my oranges. So this one here is my sap green. I'm taking my 6, and I'm just gonna put a little sap green right here. I have other greens in my palette, so it's probably mixing together with a couple different little greens here and there, but I'm pretty much using my sap green. All right, and then I'm gonna take my cad yellow. Actually, let me just show you that too. I'm gonna take my cad yellow, which I have on another palette over here. And then I'm going to mix in a little bit of my cad yellow with my sap green. So I'm going to get more of this limey green. All right, and I'm going to start with the stem. So the Freesia flower is kind of a curve. So go ahead and, oh, actually, I want to time myself. Okay, let's see. It is almost 6:40 my time. Okay. So I'm going to, well, first let me explain to you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the curved flower, then I'm going to be doing little buds coming off it, and then I'm going to create the flower in my cad orange and my cad yellow. So I'll show you how I'm doing that. All right, so here we go. It's kind of a curve like this. Kind of comes down like a candy cane almost. And again, this is my sap green and a little bit of my cad yellow in there. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually move to my 8 for the buds. So I'm going to pick up my sap green again, and I'm going to just start making these little buds on the ends of the stem here. And they're just like little oval shapes. And they kind of go around the flower. So I'm just doing like 2 little C curves, one way and one the other way. So it's kind of like a little teardrop. And then I'll probably do a couple little buds coming off this way too. And then we do a few more down here. All right. Now I'm going to take my sap green without my yellow mixed in, and I'm going to just bring in a little bit more towards the bottom of that bud right there. All right. You could even bring in a little bit on your stem if you want to. All right. Now I'm going to take my yellow and my cad yellow and my cad orange, which are this one and this one. I'll make a little mixture right here, so it's this light orange. All right, I'm going to stick with my size 8, and I'm just going to start putting in little buds here and there, right on that green that I did. Now, they're going to get a little bit larger as you go, so I'm going to make these few a little larger, and I'm going to come in. Actually, I want to water this down a little bit. I want it to be a little lighter. Let me pick up a little bit of that. There we go. That was too vibrant for me. Wiping it off on my paper towel. All right, and it's got a couple little, it's like a bigger bud here, like the flower just wants to open. Then I'm gonna grab a little bit of my cad orange and I'm gonna drop that in there, more towards the tip. There. Oh, one down here too. And let's do another one over here. Maybe this flower is a little bit more open. So it's got a couple different little petals. Almost like a little, I don't want, kind of like a tulip, but the petals are a little bit different. All right, and then I'm gonna drop in a little bit more of my cad orange here and there. If you want to make this a little bit more yellow, you could just, instead of the cad orange, drop in a little bit more of your cad yellow. Blend that in a little bit. Pretty. That was just a simple little flower. And if you want, you can keep going and making more little buds here and there. If you wanted maybe another little bud coming in this way. And I'll pick up my orange. Very pretty. I'm going to pick up a little bit because I like the play of my lights and my darks. I'm going to pick up a little bit of that orange and wipe it off of my paper towel again. I just want those buds to be a little bit lighter. This was an easy little flower. There. Pretty much like that. Very impressionistic. Not too much detail. It was within 5 minutes and I only used 3 colors. So that was a nice little project there. So go ahead and try this if you want to. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and you can also make a comment in the comment section and let me know if you like these little 5-minute floral exercises that we're doing this week. And don't forget to subscribe if you want more videos like this one. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.